Nothing but smiles for Aerox, but can Devious Gaming hold their heads high after what was a good performance on Reclaimed, but just not good enough with some mistakes here and there. Lift is the map, and you know, this map specifically, I don't really favor one team over the other. I personally haven't seen much of these two specific teams. Of course, Devious is fairly new in terms of roster. It's a week-old roster, I believe.
Talking to Kieran, there's been about 400 roster changes in this.
400 roster changes, yeah. And this is one map where it's, you know, it's not as popular as, say, damn Reclaimed Foundation. So, you know, they're kind of like the bottom half in terms of the practice. So we'll see actually how that pans out. Aerox perhaps a little bit more practice together, and this might show in this particular map. On board with TJ starting this off. It's actually just going to be a 1v1 on the platform side. But Aerox playing very aggressively down the street, it seems. Not going to get up close and personal as quickly as they can.
Yeah, definitely so. I mean, I think this is... Both teams are still trying to feel out what each other are doing on this map, right? They're still looking at where their setups are, how they can exploit perhaps potential mistakes in the setup, and you know, try and get a little bit of map control. We see Crump getting pushed out there. He dropped to 40% health, so not too worrying, but still got to be careful. The push does come though from Aerox up onto this platform. Gonna gain the high ground and a nice little...
Fair play to EJ. That was an amazing
nice
back A. Brad just coming behind there, stopping that in its tracks. Playing aggressive on Crump's left hand. The Lancer is perfect. Just waiting for his teammate to balance out that damage, get that player down from safety. B-Hill captured. A very nice retake of that from Devious.
Definitely so much better from Devious here. And we're looking at this potential push for a home hill retake. Brad C does get down. Misses the kill on the floor though, and he's going to drop without return. So that's advantage Devious in this situation. They've spotted the man up on the rocks, and there's some loud voices coming from behind us as TJ
Very
falls,
loud
Saki
indeed.
falls.
Yeah, hype is now present on this main stage, that's for sure. Devious still really pressing hard. Ashens comes out of nowhere, shuts down
Really
Brad
well
and
played.
KD with little difficulty. Make that a triple.
He's looking for his quad as well. Can he get it? Yes, he does. Ashens picks up the quad kill on the stream. What a fantastic play.
Bit of a teabag. He is fully aware of what he's just produced
teabag.
with help of his teammates, just as Devious look very high on their horse. They are pulled, dragged off even.
My lord, that was good from
individual.
Ashens.
Nicely done. I'm just going to set up.
Yeah, he's still alive as well. He's looking for more. Flanks does take out Crump while Saki trades flanks out. But round still pretty much even. Aerox are getting all of the rings right now, though. A and B in their favor. C uncapped as Ashens takes out another kill. He's looking to dominate in this round, as domination is denied slightly by KD, but Ashens, another kill. Does drop. Is he going to get taken out? Finally. Then about 16 kills already in this round. No, I'm joking. He's on 6, but he's looking for more.
Oh, he just switched to his pistol, I believe, at the end there.
Yeah, I think he ran out
Devious
of bullets.
flank does get that break, and Devious are still holding on, but keep a close eye on the top left of your screen, folks, because the points is clearly in favor of Aerox. And you know, Devious, they're occupied. They're forced to battle for even their home hill. Only one hill is needed. Aerox seem to be getting 2. Make that 3 as they start lift off in style. Winning the first map and winning the first round of this one. Fist bumps all round.
Yeah, definitely really well played, continuing that momentum on to this round. They had a big point lead and they got the domination, so cannot complain if you're in their boots right now.
Yeah, the momentum created by Ashens, 6 kills.
Standing
He
up.
finishes off there, and Saki is standing up, just surveying his arena right now. And Devious looking perhaps a little bit deflated, smiles nonetheless. And you know, I say it all the time, for it's early days, early doors, as you have been saying today. We have got a little bit of a pause in game, but that shouldn't be too long on our screen, folks. But as I was saying, you know, it's 1st to 7 in escalation. Devious cannot let that sink their heads. I think this is one of the issues, and this is where the mistakes stem from. These lapses of concentration, it's just psychological.
Mm-hmm.
They let things get to them. They play with their heart in their sleeves, and sometimes that can, you know, really cost them.
Yeah, it can affect you, man. It really can. But as you said, it's one round. They've got to get their chins up. They're a solid group. Yeah, they're a solid group of 5 players, and it is well within their capabilities to bring this back. There's nothing stopping them from doing this. They just need to have that attitude, make sure that, you know, they've got the coach stood behind them. They need to just make sure that everything is kind of just on point again and bringing back that 5-6 round streak Devious gaming squad that we saw, you know, just a map ago.
Yep.
Definitely so. So we are, you know, we're just waiting for the host to restart this game. We'll be back underway very, very shortly.
Not too sure what it is, but I'm sure it'll get sorted very soon. But, you know, Aerox, as we mentioned, carrying on with their streak from Reclaimed.
Yeah, they're looking strong.
This is a tough one because, as I alluded to earlier, right, Lift is more than likely a map that's not been practiced too much by Devious. I haven't seen them play it today. I've been trying to track them through the side station matches while I wasn't casting. Amazing gameplay, obviously, towards Odin, but didn't win in the end. Didn't include Lift. They played
very close though.
Very well on Impact, which is one of these maps, you know, which, you know, not as popular. So, you know, perhaps you could trust them to, you know, perform on this map. But I don't know, Aerox. I'm starting to sway towards them now. In how surefire they are playing, but let's see, can Devious hold on and hold their nerve, most importantly.
Yeah, that's it. Mush just get taken low. He's on 8% health, so be very careful. Actually, I think TJ just got taken out as Mush was down on low health, so advantage Devious for this start. Any weapons get placed down there, Toby? I didn't see anything come up. A couple of hammer bursts.
Yeah. Ashen's getting another kill, crucial as he revives his teammate on the enemy's home hill. Devious breaker left to his own devices and will get angled out. His teammates are lurking in the smoke though, they will back off, but once again this home hill setup, as I was referring to before, this map is becoming very important. You can see Brad C and co just setting up in this arcade big shotgun to the face for Saki onto Demonic.
Yeah, protecting his teammate really well there. Got the big one shot, and this is a cheeky little angle through the grates. You can do some good damage if you hit it correctly.
Saki went wide as well, just catch up flanks, he tried to back off. Devious are rotating, they're putting all their eggs in one basket now to try and counter this, to push up to B, at least prevent this triple cap. That's their goal for now.
That's right, and it looks like they've done it. They have done it. Headshot comes out from Mush, who just destroys TJ as he up-A's that pipe. And Saki still hanging about over by the thrash ball table.
Devious have to get together now and make sure they push their home hill and get it back together. They've already got one down in control room. That's Mush getting dropped, and that's, you know, it's going to be very difficult coming back from that now. They need to get a kill back just to even the numbers, never mind get their home hill back. And I think they might just play the time now. They might just wait for the player to come off respawn. They will do just that. Hammer burst picked up again, this time for TJ. And here come the smokes. Can Devious successfully attack and get back their home hill?
So the decap is coming in, so they've got the decap. That's the first part of the problem, and now they have to just kind of clear out the rest of Aerox, and one does go down. Saki falls. Ashens gets taken out, flanks with a nice double kill there, and he's going to continue pushing forward. Good Lancer, but where has Brad C come from? Just destroyed him in the back, and out of nowhere it seems. There was 3v2, and someone's getting shot in the back. That's mental.
Mush actually going to leave Mush there. I'd have liked to see him turn around and just revive for a second, but instead he's going to choose to be the aggressor towards the enemy home hill, and he's found himself in not a great situation. Look how slow Aerox are playing this. They have all the time in the world given the points. Brad does bait out the push to that cover, but wraps back around, and TJ does hold his nerve to keep his player alive. B hill being captured. Devious trying to push the enemy home hill. They do need to fly. TJ, fantastic hammer bursting just to slow it down even further. Numbers are here for Devious, and I don't think they have enough time yet. I don't think they have enough time. 206, 207. They are on the hill to break it in time.
A is getting
captured though. Brad is there to have a 1v1. TJ wins this fight though. And boy, does he win it well. 2 kills on the board for him straight at the end. And Saki getting hyped.
Definitely so. It's you see who it means a lot to right here. There's a lot of hype on that main stage. There's a lot of things being said that we can't quite repeat, but you might hear it in the background. Looking at weapons now, where are we going to draw this fight to? It's up to Flanks to play something down that's really going to impact this this map. And
at this point, Devious have been winning this fight at maintenance for the most part, and up on platform especially. Vice versa for Aerox on the home street. So yeah, place a power weapon down that side, force the fight, and bring the attention away from the deck. And they've done that with a torque bow. Once again, Alex's favorite weapon.
Oh man!
And
it makes my day better. Like every time I see that weapon placed, a smile.
It just adds the seasoning to this.
It is. It's like it's not a boom shot, but we get explosions. People can be Robin Hood if they want. But we do see the big fight coming in as Crump just steam trains straight towards him. And one of the...
Brad hiding in the smoke.
He was just...
TJ has turned around. Crump is there.
So
flank from flanks now. Flank just like a flank. Fair play to his name.
Yeah,
he's always on the flank, it seems. Running around, great movements, dodge shots, but he does need to close the gap to get out of this situation. TJ holds his shot. Executes well. Ashens with the talk by this time. He's not on home straight. Might be good for Devious, but does his team really need it? Brad C picking up KD. And one player flank from the back. Devious, this is not a good situation for them.
Not particularly, and Brad C staying alive way longer than he really should have there. TJ trying to get the decap, but
brilliant
he's
movement.
so red. Yeah, he kept himself alive. Fair play to him there. He shouldn't really have got out of that.
Blinking again. Devious.
Where's this bow coming from?
Flanks and KD pushing him. Looking to see if they can get the kills. They do need to get him fast. TJ is up and close. Torp could have killed TJ, but he is full red from his teammates. Torpo. Saki is shouting as he gets a kill. You can hear that loud and clear. Mush has been taken down. Another triple cap on the board, and Saki, you can hear him. He is getting up and loud. Devious, it's safe to say, deflated at this point. I'd argue. You know what? For I would have liked something more powerful than Torpo down the other end of the map. We've seen how important rounds are, and I think that was their golden opportunity to switch up how this map is played. If they put a boom shot in control room, there's still going to be numbers, loads of numbers on home street. And Aerox, they are dominating that area. It just seems like that Devious have no place, never a foothold on that one street. And they need to get this Torpo. They need to get control. They need to hold on to B and just play ultra defensive and see. Just sit back further with the Lancers. Don't let yourselves get into the shotgun battles. And
we do see a couple of crosses. Yeah, a couple of crosses going down. They're just going to try and fight this again. Well, maybe it was close. We'll have another go. But you're right. They do need to get control of something. Because map presence has been Aerox's. Weapons have been Aerox's. You know, like general slaying has been Aerox's. They need something that they can really kind of roll with. We see a 2v1 now. Devious getting a 2v1 at this Torpo. So the Torpo should be theirs this time around. Ashens has managed to get a kill on flanks though.
Devious have done 3 over to this B hill, and Aerox are focused on this home street. Ashens try to flank round. Brad does have his number with that Torpo. TJ picking up kills. Here comes the push from Aerox. Likewise, Devious are now trying to get up close and personal. Breaker, big shotgun fight. He's getting lanced in the back, and that's another teabag coming in from Brad and the Aerox side. Asaki does push the A hill. Is this going to be another triple? It seems like it's only down to Brad to break this. Oh, big stick. I don't think that's going to be enough, though, but he does get the kill on TJ to keep his team in the round.
You just let a guy get up?
I don't think he saw that down.
Oh, no.
Crump gets gets away alive. Just slow down at that point. That is a mistake. Reset, breathe. He's done enough as this man to stop the triple cap.
Good stick.
He's good with the Torpo, evidently. In this game, he was in previous games. Now it's Devious with the kills on the scoreboard. Building and building. They can have some map presence now. They have the ticket to get back their home hill, and they should be pushing this before TJ and the rest of his teammates get across to help him. Saki just holds his cover, gets the shots off by holding. Finally, Devious throw themselves at the enemies, but TJ is allowed to get one. Devious do get their home hill back. Is it with too many casualties?
I'm not too sure, but the points lead is definitely ticking in Aerox's favour. We're about double points in the lead right now, so really, really well played in terms of actual point control. They've spotted their next target, Devious. They're going to push it up to Rox and take this fight, but Ashens has taken 1. He has taken 2. Ashens has been going off on lift, and he's giving it to them as well in terms of vocal. He's going to come and try and get his 3rd as Breaker gets taken out. There it is. The B hill has changed as Caleb does attempt to keep his team in this round.
Devious at this point are playing not to lose. It seems like they are really forced to just react to anything Aerox do, and the shotguns are not working for them this time around. The score lead has built up so much. Mush forced to break once again. Very difficult scenario. Does get the smoke on, but they need kills at this point, and they're just simply not going to get it if they carry on playing to survive. They need to get up close and personal, but
it's like they're all relying on each other to get the kills for them, and none of them
waiting for something to happen.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
not proactive. They're not taking the initiative when it comes. And honestly, that push from Devious, I don't mean to grill them, but it was just so laboured on that home street. They had a huge numbers advantage. The Aerox players, apart from Saki, were all on the other side of the home street. Saki was stuck on his own, on the closest cover, not even the back one, and it took them so long to push. Hesitation, communication, communication was not there.
Yeah, it's definitely breaking apart for this Devious team right now. They're 4-0 down after, a heartbreaking 7-6 loss on the first map, and it seems Aerox have all the momentum as they're 4-0 up now. Weapons in Devious's hands. They've had the Torpo. They've not really got anything out of it in terms of points. They're looking at something bigger now. The boom shot is placed on the deck. This is going to be a big fight.
This could change the dynamic of this team fight. There's going to be more numbers involved. It's going to be a clear-cut initial where both teams are forced to play fairly close to stop that quick pickup. So, on paper, Devious could, really cause the upset in these team fights under control. They just need to win this one initial, and they can hold on to it with that boom shot, even if Aerox are playing better.
Definitely so, but Ashens does open with the kill on KD as this fight does go down. A trade of kills now, so it's 4v4. 3v4 now as Ashens takes out his second. He's been so good this map. Third kill, Ashens. He's just going off. And this boom shot control is pretty much all but Aerox's. There we go. Crump is going to pick it up. He's got another kill just in the background. TJ takes his 1v1 against Brad to secure that bow, and only one member really of Devious in a spot to do anything right now. And
brilliant movement from Demonic, but is it going to lead to anything? Saki is there holding his shot. The hill has been broken, but they're losing numbers. Devious, they're throwing bodies just to break this, but they need to stay alive as well. Otherwise, the kill feed will just keep working against them.
That's Devious. Crump so confident his team were going to win there. He was firing boom shots into the sky. It's like a comet going past.
I don't blame him, to be honest.
One kill on Breaker.
Yeah,
that's got to be devastating. He needs to step it up.
And as you can see, completely different dynamic out of game. Saki standing up. Every player happy on the side of Aerox, but Devious deflated is the word to describe them at this moment in time. I think that was the snipe going up top, I believe. The banner is in the way. We'll find out very shortly, but it won't be up straight away. We'll have to wait for that countdown to drop the fan stat. That blocks off Rocks. Boom shot. I mean, it still could have gone Devious's way. At one point, they had equal numbers. They traded equally, but Aerox did finish off. And
that they did.
Let's see. I guess actually the overhead, it is Devious who have been the aggressive team. Mush has gone for the quick pickup. He's got the boom shot in hand. Lost Demonic. And hello, Brad C. Boom shot's forced to be used now. Full red. Mush, I'm sure callouts will be against him right now. Forced to pull off.
Yeah, that was super aggressive. That's a team that is confident right there. Aerox just running straight through the spawn. What's going on here?
Bit of a teabag when there's a rocket launcher aiming at you, Brad.
Man.
Brad C. Does it matter? No shotgun for Devious.
Really
Mush. Not a great position. Does break it for now. Here comes Demonic. Great movement, but Ashens has his number. It is 6-0, folks. One round away are Aerox Esports from knocking Devious Gaming out at the EGL Gears Open here in Sheffield. And I'm going to show the scoreboard next, Alex. It's not looking good for Devious in this lane department.
It's really not. It's looking pretty for Aerox. We'll give them that.
Have a look.
21 kills on Ashens already. 21. 20 on TJ. These two, just everything's in the backpack. They're just killing everyone. This is fantastic work by them, and still not enough on the side of Devious. This is this is a real strong second map for Aerox, and weapons have been taken off. Spawns are back to 10 seconds, and obviously the hills have switched around as well. So we've got this middle neutral hill at the deck area now instead of the dip. Map plays somewhat similar, and Mush does open up the score, and PJ does fall. Looking all right though so far, pretty even. The mid neutral hill is going in the favour of Aerox though. That's their home falls.
Yeah, E-Hill captured for Aerox. They have control of the former home street now, and it's Devious playing aggressive. Shotgun's not working out for them. Flank's forced to throw himself at Crump in hope of getting the give to even things up. Here come Aerox on the flank. Not a good scenario for Mush and Flanks. Ashen's closing the gap, but the numbers do work against him, and Devious do hold on there. Can they abuse this numbers advantage, though? Saki is way overextended at this point.
Yeah, that was a little bit silly from Saki. He didn't need to be there, but Flanks has just run past a member of Aerox, so they're going to get pincered big time here. And
need to start breaking, need to start battling this countdown to force Aerox out of their hiding spots. Brad C still lurking on the rocks. Aerox straight off respawn with that 10-second respawn timer.
Aerox on the rocks. But, yep, quickly retaken. This E-Hill goes back to Aerox again as they keep on ticking with these points. There is a little bit of a point lead for Devious, which is the first time in a while we've actually said that. But right on cue, Ashens comes back in with another headshot.
Yep, catches Brad out as he tries to, as he runs out.
Definitely so, and the D-Hill now going in Aerox's favour.
Great angles from Aerox. Could that be the opener? Could that be the push for Aerox? No, they're getting down from the right as well. Lancer fire is traded from both sides. Here come Aerox pushing the F-Hill straight around the back, trying to flank Devious. Mush has to win this 1v. He does. Ashens fighting for his life, and can he fight a 2v1? Yes, he can. A little bit of help from his teammates, and the E-Hill has been broken from Brad to keep his team in it for now. Points lead still on that side. Damage advantage.
Sticking up though.
Big push from Brad C. Battle of the Brads. Damage advantage for Brad. Brad C trying to bow out. Here comes the roll from Brad C. Not going to work out.
Brad wins.
Brad wins. Saki.
We are, you know, pretty much even Stevens though in terms of points and people alive.
Mush just peers around the corner, drilling with a Lancer.
Yeah.
Saki had the little bit of a shock perhaps there.
Just get the revive though, and Devious Brad is taken out by TJ as they go on the man disadvantage. Ashens and co will be looking now. TJ just fighting 1v2s like it's not a problem.
Devious not cleaning up there. The score lead is now in favour of
There's another
Aerox.
kill.
They've got the double. TJ straight off his...
Looking for his third. Brad does turn around though.
Yeah, baits it out. And a 2v1 right now in front of him. Make that a 3v1 as Lancer starts coming from the control room. Brad's not going to be able to do anything, but his teammate is there. They have the numbers. Start getting some kills, but no, Brad trying to break it. Force to bow down. And Aerox to overextend as well. D-Hill has been captured. Is anyone breaking that? Mush is trying to get there as fast as he can. 206, 207, folks. They are not going to get there in time. And Aerox Esports, they have just 7-0 Devious Gaming.
7-0.
That is a statement.
That is
in
a statement.
itself.
Especially after such a close first map.
7-6.
They've just put in a clinic there. They turned it up, and they've just cranked up that dial to the next notch, and
now Devious are going
home
after that one.
Yeah, that's it. That's another point, right? Devious now out.
Has there ever been a more fitting time to describe a team as tilted after the first map?
No, I think.
How does one go from 7-6 to 7-0?
It's momentum, right? Aerox found their second win. They stepped it up a notch, and Devious sadly just couldn't recover from that first loss.
They started off slow just as they did in Reclaimed, and it just continued till the end. Aerox, honestly, they seem to have that map locked down. They were extremely effective on that home street. Ashens putting in some work with that shotgun. Didn't see much of him on Reclaim, but we saw a lot of him right there and then. So many 2v1s, so many swing fights going in favor of Aerox. Didn't seem like anything was going well for Devious.
No, not at all. I mean, Ashen's got to be my match MVP.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he got some real crucial kills. 2-0 though. All of us thought it was going to the both of us thought it was going to the third map.
I guess you got your prediction right on Aerox and
flip of the coin, wasn't it though? But that first map really called it. If Devious won that, maybe we're a different scoreline right now. But yes, 7-0. Fantastic work by Aerox. They're going to move on, and sadly Devious we will have to say goodbye to. We do have an interesting side station catch up. A little bit of an upset, only a small upset from earlier, just before this game we've currently just watched was on. We saw the Fast 5 against DZ. So DZ, obviously, been out in Vegas, playing very well out there. We've just seen them, well, just an hour or so ago, we saw them get 2-0'd by the Fast 5. Chid and co. really, really doing work this tournament. They're looking on fire. That was 4th and 5th seed against each other, but still, Chid RMJ Precision, Bozen Primary, looking super strong.
It's a lot of upsets in terms of map count. This event thus far. I think we just witnessed that on our screen. Honestly, 7-0. Definitely not what we predicted. I mean, I just want to touch upon that just a little bit more. So many mistakes from the side of Devious Gaming. It was in Reclaimed that it started unfolding for them, and I think it just went on and on and on, and they just couldn't fight their way out of it, unfortunately.
Well, we do have words.
Say it.
Well,
do the pleasure, my friend.
Teasing him. We're going for it. All right. Supremacy versus Odin is coming up next. What a matchup that's going to be. 2nd place versus 3rd place. Like, this is one of the the top end games that we're going to see this weekend, and I'm hyped for this one. This is going to be great.
This is a big one. This is a swing.
Well, Odin are here to take that 2nd place crown from Supremacy. They're here without their 5th member. So this is the best chance they're going to have a shot at that grand final.
And here's the thing, though.
They got to take it.
Odin looked extremely shaky against Devious. They lost the first map 7-3. 7-3 Devious won against them in that first map. Then Devious, much the same as that first map against Aerox, they lost after being 6-5 up to that very team, and then ended up losing that last map. I think it was like 7-0, 7-1.
Yeah,
it's the same tale this year. Devious Gaming,
they're great while they're ahead, right?
They're great while they're ahead, but when they're down, boy, are they a sinking ship.
Yeah, they really are down. They're a sinking ship chained to another sinking ship. It's that bad. But Supremacy, Odin, that's what we got to look out for coming up next. It should be a really good game.
Should be a good one. Well, with that said, I think we discussed that in great detail. Commiserations to Devious Gaming. They are out of the tournament. Aerox do continue on in flying form. A very good match. Of course, it wasn't just Devious making mistakes. It was everything going right for Aerox and playing really well. Nonetheless, we'll see where their journey takes them in the future of this tournament. Guys, we'll go to a quick break. When we return, as we mentioned, Supremacy versus Odin. Please do not go anywhere.